What's up? It's your boy Kevin Tooken on this motherfucking YouTube shit. Wow, what the fuck?
What's up? It's your boy. Can't tell you two shit. Hey man, say man, we are Lled. Man, turn. Motherfucking day, shit hood outside. Big crib in the gang, shit hood outside shit, man. Free Palestine, free Congo, Russia the old thing. And Texas, stand the fuck up. Each day is ready to be a better version of yourself. Never let somebody bring you down, always my back. Never let somebody tell you are boss. Never put yourself in a position you don't belong. Stay humble, let's get on the revolution on the movement. Keep Yahweh first. Coming to you as a black Hebrew Israelite, as a real Jew. We out here. Alright. Today, two motherfucking day, shit hood outside. Big crib in the gang, shit hood outside shit, man. Gang. So y'all know how much we fuck with South Walka, you know what I'm saying? All the TSF, all that, we fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? Been rocking with these niggas for a minute as far as listening to their music and rocking what they got going. So the thing about South, man, everybody trying to say this shit was a sacrifice. I'm gonna be honest, you know what I'm saying? That's the funny thing about situations like these, man. When you got a famous person that people ain't never really heard about, and the niggas die, and then you find the nigga got life insurance. It's just like I said, man, me, as far, I don't think I can have life insurance, because I feel like that's a bag on your head. You know what I'm saying? Get the wrong nigga, dumbass nigga, everything how to, you know what I'm saying, come up. You feel me? But like I said, as much as I've been knowing Sauce, man, Sauce he really do put a lot of niggas in position to win. You know what I'm saying? It just when you riding around that lifestyle with Sauce live in and with situations, anything can happen. The niggas can get shot at, drug overdose. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker get sent to prison for life. It just a lot of shit can happen when you live in a lifestyle to where everything is right at your hand and anything can be attained and you can put yourself in a situation that necessarily you wouldn't have been in if you wouldn't have had the money or the. Hey man, say man, shout out to Music 101. This I guess we reacted to the shooting. They trying to say that we knew that South Walka didn't set them up, man. Cause nigga who want to risk getting shot for only a $250K is insane.
Back with another video. Let's get into it.
Especially after
new video footage has leaked another angle of the South Walka and Say So P shooting. And let me just say this. After watching this video, anybody still saying Sauce Walka set up Say So P or sacrifice him?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Just don't like Sauce Walka or delusional.
Yeah.
Sauce Walka and Say So P is standing by the truck. One of the shooters jump out the car and shoot Say So P. He fall over Sauce Walka, roll to the back of the truck, where the other shooter finished him off. The shooter in the black hoodie shoots Sauce Walka, stand over him, try to shoot him again, but the gun jammed. You can see him check the gun, then run off. It's no way Sauce Walka set this up unless the shooters decided to backdoor Sauce Walka and take him out too. I hope Say So P family seeing the new footage so they can get some closure with this Sauce Walka setup situation.
Yeah.
Because Say So P cousin said Sauce Walka took Say So P out for insurance money. And I honestly believe he got that narrative from the internet and the bloggers, whether he's seen it before Say So P death or after.
I don't think so, man.
That narrative just started going around a couple of years ago when everyone found out that these record labels have insurance on their artists, as they should. Let me break it down for y'all how this thing go, man. Why not put life insurance on an artist or someone that you invest into?
Because it's almost like, nigga, they wait for your downfall.
$500,000, $500,000.
Well, tonight, Memphis police.
They go out here and die.
Feel like they waiting for you to die.
500,000. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people gonna say, well, their music gonna start going up, their numbers gonna start tripling. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all haven't been seeing that artists been getting frustrated at low payouts, like platforms like Spotify and Apple Music. They've been getting only pennies for damn near 1 million streams. Spotify and other platforms pay artists a small amount per stream, typically between 3 to 5 cents. For example, 1 million streams, an artist can expect to earn approximately $3,000 to $5,000. That's just for 1 million streams. Now, we gonna go in the middle. Since the lowest can be 3,000, the max is 5,000, we gonna say this artist, Lil Pop 'em Up Shoot 'em, earned $4,000 from 1 million streams, right? And let's just say he's in the deal that majority of these artists is, where the label get majority of your revenue from social media platforms and online platforms. So say the label gets 70% of what he earns on social media and online platforms, including streams. So if he made $4,000 off 1 million streams, the label gets 70% of that, which is $2,800. Which is $2,800. For the people that don't understand, that's $2,800. I have invested over $500,000 into this artist. He dies. Just for 1 million streams, I'm only making $2,800. Some may say when he died, the numbers triple. Okay, boom. If you're not a top flight security type artist, like all jokes aside though, but if you're not an A1 artist, the numbers might triple, but what you think it's gonna do? If 1 million people went and streamed your music when you was alive, and you made $4,000, how many other million people you think gonna go stream the music? Like, you wasn't no Michael Jackson, you wasn't no dog, you wasn't like, let's be clear here. Majority of these artists that's dying, just say So P. Majority of y'all, 90% of the people that's watching this video haven't even heard of a Say So P. I didn't even know Say So P existed until he died. That's why I didn't get when a lot of people say, oh, they try to copy the trend of the J. Cole quote. If you ain't posting when he was alive, don't post him when he died. Nigga, we didn't know he was alive when he was alive. We didn't know it was a Say So P until he died. How can we post somebody we do not know exists?
That is a fact.
It's not our fault. We don't know he exists. So I guarantee you, Say So P streams wasn't going all crazy. He probably had a fan base, but it wasn't going crazy. How else would a label get their money back? They gotta have life insurance on these artists. And then another thing, when they cash out the life insurance, they technically just making their money back and probably just a little extra. So why would I want an artist to die just for me to get my money back? That's not a good investment. Because now I have time loss.
Yeah.
For rich people, it's about time. Time is more important than money. That's a waste of time. If I invested in something just to get my money back, the months and the weeks and years that I took investing in that product or that person, I could have been doing something else, investing in somebody else and something else to make a profit. We gotta make it make sense. Also, the shooter that killed Say So P and Andrew Sauce Walka, Lled Dandridge, was found shot dead in Houston.
That's crazy.
At an abandoned shopping mall.
And tonight we're looking into records and information surrounding the death of Lled Dandridge. Now, he's the man who was wanted by Memphis police in the shooting that injured Houston rapper Sauce Walka and killed another. Now, we are working to piece this whole thing together here. Here's a little bit of what we know so far.
Fox 26 News reporter Leslie Delaspore here, and I want to bring you an update to a story that we're working to piece together. Now, this story is surrounding the death of 21-year-old Jaden Dandridge, who Memphis police says was found dead here in Houston. And in case you're wondering what does Memphis police have to do with this, here's some background. Before the death of Jaden Dandridge, Memphis police was looking for him, and he was wanted for his role in a recent shooting in Memphis, Tennessee, that left Houston rapper Sauce Walka injured and killed another rapper, Sayin. Now, the Harris County Medical Examiner's Office says a man by the name of Jaden Dandridge was killed Thursday, March 27th, around 10:40 a.m., ruling his death as a homicide, and that Dandridge died from multiple gunshot wounds. But Friday, March 28th, Houston police put out a press release saying they were investigating a homicide that happened here at 12,300 North Freeway at the old Greens Point Mall. HPD also says that the male victim had multiple gunshot wounds, but he was found near the dumpster at the loading dock here behind the old Macy's. Now, Houston police told me at this time they will not be releasing the name of the victim of the homicide that they were investigating from March 27th. Here at 10:40 a.m., they tell me they're leaving that up to the Harris County Medical Examiner's Office. Now, HPD is asking that if you have any information to please call them or Crime Stoppers at 713-222-TIPS because this investigation is still ongoing.
And the second suspect has been identified. Kevin Brown, 22. Right now,
It's time to play.
22. Right now, he's wanted and charged with first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, employment of a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony, and theft of property between $10,000 to $60,000 because the car they used was stolen. Y'all get in the comments, man, and let me know what y'all think. Do y'all still believe Sauce Walka set up Sayin P? But this video made it clear that this right here was just an unfortunate situation. Now, y'all know I can't show y'all the whole video, so make sure y'all go over to my Instagram where y'all can see it. Like, comment, subscribe.
Shout out to the truth is, man, we get into it. Nitty gritty of the shit, man. What the fuck going on? Crip.
Second, rapper Sauce Walka and his artist Sayin P were hanging out in downtown Memphis enjoying their lives when out of nowhere, a group of armed men hopped out of a white car. In an ambush-style attack, they began to run towards Sauce Walka and Sayin P, unloading at them and striking both of them several times.
I tell people,
Sauce
man, it's be
Walka
crump
was shot
out
in the
here on the
leg and was
streets,
left in
dude.
critical condition, but managed to survive the attack, while his artist Sayin P didn't have the same luck.
Sometimes it can
Unfortunately,
happen,
he
man.
passed away from his injuries. It didn't take long for the police to tell the world that this was indeed a targeted hit, with the police initially telling the world that it was Sauce Walka who could have been the intended target. Eventually, it was revealed that Sayin P was possibly the intended target the entire time, as he had allegedly robbed the man for over $200K. Right when it seemed the truth about the situation was discovered, Sayin P's own mother came out and threw a curveball, claiming that things weren't what they seemed, stating that her son was set up by somebody close to him and it wasn't connected to any robbery. Now, people are looking at Sauce Walka as they believe he's who the mother is referring to. Now, the question people online are asking is, did Sauce Walka really set up Sayin P?
I don't think so.
Guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos every other day exposing the truth. In today's episode, we will be talking about Sauce Walka being accused of setting up his artist Sayin P. But before we begin, I just wanted to let my patrons know I just released a new Patreon exclusive. In this exclusive video, I exposed the secret of the 33rd degree, revealing what the Masons don't want the world to know. If you're one of my members, you can find the link to my Patreon in the description or in the comment section. I want to thank you all. Now, let's get right into it. Death in hip-hop has sadly become a part of the culture. It's like every other month we hear about a rapper being gunned down in the most brutal ways. Rappers getting arrested for placing hits on rivals also seem to be on the rise, as in the last year, we have seen 2 big artists get arrested for allegedly placing hits on their rivals, while another rapper's brother was accused of also putting a hit on his rival. Unfortunately, deaf and hip-hop is glorified, with rappers making hit songs about catching their ops and ending their lives. We don't see this in any other genre of music except for hip-hop. So many
I mean, a lot of
rappers
people die in
seemingly
hip
eager
hop,
to
you know
reach
what I'm
the
saying?
same
It's just
tragic result as the
how
rappers
the
before
community
them.
is.
You must ask yourself, what is the point of beating the odds, becoming a famous rapper to
Man,
then
it's like
die before you
fucking
even enjoy the
gladiators,
career you
nigga.
achieved? It doesn't make any sense, honestly. This is essentially what happened to the up-and-coming rapper Say So P. While Say So P wasn't a big artist, he definitely seemed like he was on the come-up. He had signed to Sauce Walka, a
Sound to
Houston,
be stuck
Texas rap star
down
who
and
was
out
working
or
on music.
fight to the
Things were
death.
looking good for Say So until he made a fatal mistake. Apparently, it was speculated that Say So P, who is from Memphis, had problems with many people in Memphis. He no longer lived in the city due to issues he had with people in the area. He was warned to stay out of Memphis by his enemies. Instead of taking that advice, he decided he wanted to do the opposite,
Came
choosing
back
to
with
not only
sauce
go
with the
back to
stacks is
Memphis on the day
insane.
he died, but make a video taunting his ops, claiming that they couldn't stop him from going to Memphis. Now, on March 23rd, he decided to prove once again how he wasn't scared to be in the city. This is when he was gunned down in downtown Memphis with his label boss Sauce Walka right next to him. Sadly, the entire shooting was caught on tape. A group of men hopped out of a white car and began unloading at Sauce Walka and Say So P. Clearly, the incident looked like a planned hit, a hit that was clearly meant for Say So P, as Sauce Walka, although was shot, was spared from being ended. Immediately after the shooting, people started to speculate online that this hit was done as a retaliation against Say So P, who had allegedly robbed a Memphis man for over $200K. This made sense as Sauce Walka was spared, indicating that the hit was personal and the target was Say So P. A tragic situation, and although sad, at least his family, friends, and fans got the answers to what led to this ambush. Say So P had robbed the wrong person, and they got their revenge. The only problem is that Say So P's mother didn't agree with the narrative being pushed on the internet. Not long after the death of her son, she made a post on Facebook where she called out everyone who claimed her son was killed over stealing $200K. According to Say So P's mother, that wasn't at all what happened. She posted this statement: "This is the type of lies and stuff that keep mothers losing our sons. My son never stole anything, never ran off with anything. Didn't have to. Haters set him up, but not because he stole a dime. He would give you his last before he would steal anything. Please stop spreading rumors." Let me repeat that. He didn't have to take stuff from anyone. Money wasn't a factor. He was too loyal. Too loyal to the wrong person was his biggest downfall. Haters were envious and killed my baby, but I won't let y'all steal his legacy. People see him with a stack and say anything. This was his norm. In this post, the mother seemed to claim that her son wasn't killed because of stealing anybody's money, but was set up by someone close to him. Not long after the mom posted this, Say So P's cousin also chimed in, and she made some serious allegations against Sauce Walka. According to Say So P's cousin, he was set up by no other than Sauce Walka himself, alleging that he set him up for the life insurance policy he had on him. The cousin posted this on social media: "Stop lying on my cousin's name straight up. You are just running your mouths without the truth. They set my cousin up for an insurance policy. I don't care. F Sauce Walka." As you can see, Say So P's family is basically blaming Sauce Walka for the death of Say So P, even going as far as to say F Sauce Walka. It appears that the family knows something the rest of the world doesn't know. After coming out and making these accusations, people started to look at Sauce Walka differently, especially after it was reported by platforms like Warstar Hip Hop that the shooter stood over Sauce Walka and spared his life. People also began pointing at Sauce Walka's behavior after the shooting, with people noticing the lack of empathy coming from a man who just lost their close friend and artist. To many, Sauce Walka appeared in good spirits and unbothered after the death. At one point, he even posted a paid promo days after the shooting on his Instagram, showing himself throwing money in the club and partying literally days after Say So P's death. People looked at him with... He decided to do an interview days after the incident. In the interview, Sauce Walka claims that he understands why Say So P was killed and respects the fact that he was spared, admitting that these men had the opportunity to end him but didn't, claiming that Say So P had gotten himself into something personal that had nothing to do with him. Also, he claimed that he had no plans of retaliation and was okay with letting this all go.
And what comes with it, I gotta make other people around me and people that's from my city and my state understand that The situation is, and I could have lost my life, and my life was put in danger. It
That's
wasn't
a fact.
intentionally for me. It took my life, and they didn't. You know what I'm saying? So if I wanted to, I could have 400-500 different men, good men down here from different cities and states, including mine, around here ready to do whatever by snapping my finger in retaliation to what happened to me and my little brother. But as much as it hurt my soul and it really break me down,
Nigga, we did it already.
Getting emotional right now thinking about it. I can't retaliate because that's not righteous. Because my brother had his own dealings as a man that I gotta respect, and they had the opportunity to make me 100% accountable for the same thing that they felt, whatever the situation is. Because I still don't know what the situation is with my brother, but whatever it was, they could have held me the same level of accountable that they did him and took my life for no reason the same way, whatever that his was taken for. So at the end of the day, I gotta be a man and be an honorable.
While this seems like a reasonable thing to say in a situation like this, most people saw this as suspicious, as Sauce Walka seemingly was throwing Say So P under the bus and claiming he was the cause of his own death, even admitting that he had no problem with it because he earned that fate. For someone Sauce Walka claimed was his little brother, he seemed unbothered and like he barely cared that he was killed. This is something that even academics was seen claiming on a live stream, as he felt Sauce Walka didn't show enough emotions or concern.
Optically, I think a lot of what he's doing doesn't look good. Bro, your man's died, your artist died, you're running promo on your page and getting interviews, and like, bro, like, at least look a little bit like you care. And I do think he cares, but I think it's hard for it to come across like that when that's all we're seeing. You know what I mean? When you speak about him dying, it's not like, damn, man, like, I don't care what he was into, man. Like, I mean, even if you don't gotta be like, oh, I'm about to go kill some people for him, it feel like you were like, yo, listen, man, the streets handle what they handle, and I'm moving on. Which is like, I think that's a crazy way to look at it. You know what I mean? Especially if I'm that dude's loved ones, and I probably send them out to be in Houston to hang with you and get some drip and some sauce and to try to blow up, and the guy dies, and you'll be like, well, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
This only gave more credibility to the claims that Say So P's mother and cousin were making. It was looking more possible that Sauce Walka might have set up Say So P and might have been caught in the crossfire but ultimately survived. Now, the one thing that was working in Sauce Walka's favor is that one of the men accused of taking Say So P out was found dead a few days after the hit.
On a distant world.
Now, no one knows if this was Say So P's people getting retaliation, or Sauce Walka getting get back, or just an entirely other situation. But some people online have started to speculate that maybe Sauce Walka was behind this. Now, even though Sauce Walka claimed he wasn't going to do anything in retaliation, he could have just been playing chess, not checkers. By claiming he wasn't going to retaliate, he could have been trying to throw off the police. Regardlessly, it appears that someone got revenge for the shooting of Say So P. Still, many people had questions for Sauce though, and Sauce Walka would eventually respond to the rumors that he set up Say So P on social media. In this post, he was seen in a video calling people weirdos for claiming he sacrificed his partner Say So P, while at the same time announcing he signed a new artist, which honestly looked even more suspicious.
It's one of them days. It's one of them days, man. You know what I'm saying? The whole world been waiting for me to speak. They been wanting to hear, you know what I'm saying, how I feel about this spiel. So we're going to make this little public sauce announcement like this right here. You know what I'm saying? Sauce and P, Say So P. You post anything on the internet for clicks and views. Dumb. Y'all talking about sacrificing my brothers. No, nigga, I changed my brothers' lives. That's what Sauce got to do. I changed niggas. I changed niggas' situations. I turned niggas good niggas billionaires and billionaires. And shout out to that zillionaire. You know what I'm talking about? My brother Sauce Mike D, Fofo Mike D Daddies, TSL Business, original TSL member. You know what I'm talking about? How many years we been doing this league?
Man, I can't even understand, man.
You been before this shit started. You know what I'm saying? Brand new record deal, brand new contract for Sauce Mike Deezy, TSL Business, new album on the way. What's the name of my album, Mike D?
Excuse me.
Excuse me, you know what I'm saying?
Excuse me.
Coming out in a few weeks. We drop with /TSL 1 RPM. Shout out to my boy 1 RPM Guccio. And, you know what I'm saying? The deal went through 300,000.
Under this video, he wrote this caption: "Just gave my splat $100K and a new $250,000 record deal. I sacrificed ? Nah, more like my brother's keeper." The album drops May 2nd, and to celebrate life, I bought a 10-carat diamond chain from Johnny Dang. Spent $400K total today. Sauce don't do insurance, my cars don't even have insurance, laugh out loud. I'm all cash money, splash money. Somehow, Sauce Walka was still talking about how rich he is and promoting another artist while talking about the rumors of him sacrificing his last artist. Honestly, this looks bad and only makes him look more suspicious in my opinion. Now, we all know that as crazy as it might sound for a rapper to sacrifice his own artist for life insurance in the music industry, this is common practice. Every single rapper signed to a major record deal have a life insurance policy placed on them paid out to the labels. If the artist dies before the contract ends and the label recoups their money, the insurance company would pay out the policy.
That was even crazier because really? They getting life insurance on artists. At least back then we didn't have that.
Somebody told me that.
Yeah.
Is a label signing an artist in good faith taking a life insurance out?
No, I think they getting that nigga gonna get clipped.
On his death, praying on making millions on his death.
Or are they being realistic though?
$250,000.
They're being realistic. And they, you're supposed to have life, life insurance anyway. When the label does it, if you don't have one, that's...
Now, as malicious and suspicious as this sounds, the record labels claim to do this in order to protect their investment because they invest millions of dollars into these artists. The only problem is the record labels have been taking advantage of this, taking out their own artists in order to collect the insurance money and then also making millions off their catalogs from the rise in streams. Even though Sauce Walka denies having an insurance policy on Say So P, it doesn't mean he's telling the truth, as this is standard practice in the music industry. I also don't understand why Say So P's family would be accusing Walka if they didn't know something that we don't know behind the scenes. It could be 100% possible that the family has inside information on why they think Say So P was set up by Sauce Walka. The music industry is demonic, and I feel like these videos Sauce Walka did right after the incident makes him look more suspicious. In this post, Sauce Walka posted a picture positioned next to an eye. Also in this post from 2 days before Say So P's death, we see Sauce Walka doing the one eye symbolism. While this might just be a strange coincidence, it could also indicate that this was something darker than just life insurance. I keep thinking to myself, why did he post these two pictures before and after the situation, with both pictures clearly displaying the one-eye symbolism? We know the Masonic Order runs the music industry, and sacrifices are often made. Was this situation another industry sacrifice in order for Sauce Walka to level up? Sadly, it could be a possibility. One thing I will say in Sauce Walka's defense is, why would he set up a hit where he would be in the line of fire? Why not tell these hitmen to strike when Say So P was alone? Was this just a miscalculation by the hitman, and maybe they didn't realize Sauce Walka was there, and when they noticed, they spared him? Or was this just a situation that Say So P was paying for his past sins? Honestly, this entire situation is strange. Part of me feels like maybe it was connected to Say So P running off with someone's money, but the fact that his family denies it and claims that Sauce Walka set him up changes my perspective. Then looking at Sauce Walka's behavior after the incident makes this all look even way more suspicious. On one hand, we know this is how the twisted satanic music industry operates, but on the other hand, we also know that this is how the streets operate too. The sad thing about all of this is that hip-hop glorifies all of this death. The fans love when things like this happen. They love when the music spills into real life and an artist loses their life. In my opinion, the fans are just as much as part of the problem as the rappers. They just want to see these people die for their entertainment. Now, at this moment, there is a part of me that believes Sauce Walka sacrifices artists. While I can't say it happened 100%, I can say 100% that this does happen in the music industry. We all know that it comes to a point where some of these artists are willing to sacrifice their loved ones to make it to that next level. Whether this is what happened with Sauce Walka, we can't confirm it. But I will say that the mother and the cousin calling Sauce Walka out indicates that there's definitely more to this story. I am truly tired of the music industry's demonic ways. I'm tired of them taking advantage of the artists and the fans. So many of these young artists dedicate their lives to this industry only to be sacrificed by it. This is what the fans are praising. This is what the fans are building up, not knowing that it's a demonic spirit that runs this industry. My prayers go out to Say So P and his family. I hope the truth will be revealed. Well, that's it for this video. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next.
Let's see Sauce Walka talk about it.
Violence, death, murder, and shit cool with niggas rapping about it, nigga. They
Shout out to
I'm a nigga that's for all that shit.
Wicked
I ain't finna
Films.
never sit up here and act like I'm not of this lifestyle. I'm not cut from this cloth. I'm not built like that. And I understand that sometimes in life these things have to be done, unfortunately. And a motherfucker wish up under the sun the whole world was perfect. Kumbaya, my lord. And could all hold hands and make music and be successful entrepreneurs and open businesses together. But the American dream is greed and dollar bills.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I just wish that at some point it would be some type of cognitive awakening, some type of conscious rising where black men and brown men in America could realize that we're more valuable to each other alive than we are dead, killing each other.
For real.
I say that to myself too. You know what I'm saying? It's much more that we could do by putting people in positions instead of putting them 6 feet underground.
And you're not just talking this, you're really actually doing this. So,
yeah, I'm doing this shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm here. I'm in Memphis because I'm creating that underground railroad of young entrepreneurs and young black men and young men of color who just want to be successful and want to be greater. My relationship with Say So P ain't about nothing but being a superstar, a rapper, a made man. We have a studio together in Miami. We got small businesses that we've been growing together and shit. Like, this nigga been helping with me with my boat company, been helping me get other artists for years and shit. Like, this nigga his whole life and energy wasn't surrounded around chaos, but I'm not gonna act like my nigga wasn't no gangster either. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes gangsters gotta cry, sometimes gangsters gotta die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hate it had to be with me on my time, on his time, in his city. The first time that I came to his city, that shit gay, shit lame, shit fucked up. But like I said, when it's somebody else's situation or it's another person, I gotta feel the same way I feel when it's somebody else that's not just as attached to me. It's close to me. Like, nigga, this, like they say, niggas die every day. Like, and it's sad, it's horrible that a nigga is desensitized like that. That shit is horrible. That shit is sad. It make you feel like you're not a human. It make you feel like you're an evil person. Yeah. But it's just, that's why they got shit called post-traumatic distress for people that have been in the Navy and the Army that see death so frequently. People that just don't have the time to dwell or rekindle their feelings and their emotions within their emotional state, their soft place, their you know what I'm saying? Because pain and suffering and stress and turmoil, that's not even femininity. That's just poverty.
For real.
Some niggas think that they so hard and so tough that the natural struggles and pains and sufferings of life and that the world gives you, your mama died from cancer, whatever it is that comes and take life, motherfuckers think like, oh, that's the sign of a nigga being a bitch or being a top because a nigga have emotional reaction. No, I'm not a nigga that hold that against men for having a reaction of losing your child, losing your loved one, doing 50 years in the penitentiary, rightfully or wrongfully, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But crying and tears just ain't gonna change the reality.
It's not.
This shit don't change what the reality is. And if you're a person like myself that gotta keep stumping and keep marching, just because we lost one soldier, we lost one territory of real estate, commercial, residential, we lost something in the war, we lost a battle. The war continues, the journey continues. Like, still gotta conquer, still gotta achieve. I hate I had to come, you know what I'm saying, be here on these terms.
And that's what everybody was saying. They was like, why they had to hit soft? Like, you don't even understand. Everybody was like, everybody was just waiting on your response. Like, and then when y'all put that up, bro, everybody was like,
yeah, nah, because everybody thought people thought I was going to hate Memphis for this. And
yes, bro.
Hold a personal vendetta against Memphis.
Everybody thought it was a war coming.
Yeah, we did.
Because motherfuckers know what type of time I be on. Like, it's
type of power.
Nothing. I got a different type of power and
real
love,
talk,
bro. If I wanted it to be that, it would be that.
Yeah, we know that.
That don't give me I got people that I love out here. I got a lot of respect out here. I got families and coalitions of different brothers out here from Bread Gang, my big homie Head, Endless. You know what I'm saying? I got niggas in the streets all over here that love a nigga. nigga CEO Jizzle, just a bunch of different gangsters that's all around the city. They got a personal love for me that has nothing to do with this particular situation at all. And they feel as if I was with them instead of my personal artist. This not what happened to me.
Real.
And by the way that it went, how can I say that that's not true? And because in reality, just like I could say, I could start a war. The nigga could have took my life, and I could be dead right now. And people that surround me, that love me or that feel these ways, would have to make these decisions on their own. Now all they care about is getting their brother, getting their king, getting their leader back to his motherfucking kingdom, back to where I'm in my motherfucking battle station, where I'm in my place of command, and people can make sure that everything is done where it's supposed. Man, this shit so fucked up me. I got groups and groups. We talking about 300-400 Mexicans at a time that's grouped up with each other, calling me straight speaking Spanish. I talk to these niggas in English all the time. But right now, since I'm shot and this shit on the news, they can't talk English right now. They coming down there right now. That man, they can't even English every day. Right now, nigga can't speak English. Where you at? I'm coming right now.
Real talk.
Just chill, bro. Hold on. I ain't no fucking hold on.
I know people like family people. They calling like, Sauce, what are you doing? Like, why you haven't left yet? Like, I know they've been on you tough about that, but they know how you is though.
Yeah, because once again, all of these things are just different characteristics and tests and fucking.
As you can see,
just
people.
Obligations and that you have to stand on as your own as a man and as a leader and as a person of honor that has the honor that has the love and the fellowship that has the pull and the respect of all of these different people that's willing to put their lives and their freedom and their personal family situations on hold or at risk for my well-being. The same, I gotta continue to be the person that made them stand behind me the way that they do. And I feel that me folding at a time like this, where so many people that's looking at this situation for guidance and what if this happens to them, or when they go through a situation similar to this, or they looking at me like, well, I know Sauce Walka a gangster ass, tough ass nigga, so I expect him to do this right here, and that's what a real nigga gonna do. That what you think a real nigga is might not always be a real nigga, or what you interpret to take a real nigga is might be a dumb, broke, stupid nigga.
I didn't say that.
Real nigga's a nigga that changed lives. A real nigga is a nigga that's gonna stand on 10 toes, whether the situation is in his benefit or not in his benefit. A real nigga is a nigga that's going to understand that you can't always be right.
That's a fact.
Even if I have the power to hurt people the way I was hurt, even if I have the power to do retaliation or make a fucking example the way an example was made on my brother, that does not motherfucking mean that I'm going to get the end result, or I'm going to get my brother back, or get more glory, or more. That shit could tarnish me the same way it could benefit me. That I'm adding on to the same problem that I'm being affected by. Now I'm creating more life and more loss and more turmoil in somebody else's life, and somebody else's mama, cousin, sister, daughter, daddy. This nigga father, somebody kids. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like we could keep a continuous cycle going on in the whole city and state of people that possibly want to love and support where I am. That, you know what I'm saying, love and support what me and my brothers have going on, and love the Sauce, love TSF, love Sauce Man, Peso, Saucewood Winning, the music that we make, the sauce that we drip, the pimping, the dripping, the ism. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, say man, never gonna play man. You spit all of that like niggas. Yeah. I can't spit on all of that shit just because of a situation like this where I was blessed to lead with my life. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I am hurt. Yes, I am fucked up about my brother. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I do feel a certain type of way, and I wish that it didn't have to go that way, and up under different circumstances, I probably would be on some dumb, ignorant, young shit and be planning on one retaliation. But in the greater scheme of things, that shit is not worth the relationships and the families and the people that I have in Memphis, the opportunities I was planning to create in Memphis. My brother died with TSF Memphis medallion on his neck. Like, that is a goal and a dream of mine to have TSF members in every city and state that love me, that I have personal relationships with. So, you know what I'm saying, me having TSF in Memphis and having a staple in Memphis and, you know what I'm saying, having a identity here, it means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't, just give up on all of that over one bad situation, you know what I'm saying? But I love my brother to death. I'ma represent his name. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga gon' hold it against me that I love my brother and I'ma represent his name, and regardless of whatever went on, then that's different. But you know what I'm saying? Nigga can't be fucked up with me for loving and representing my little brother. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, as far as me and my own personal vendetta, do I have something against the city of Memphis? I wouldn't be the leader and the man I am. It'd be very immature of me with my position and my power to start that and allow that to go on. It's not worth the money. It's not worth the time. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucked up, and it's something that I gotta live with and I gotta sleep with at night. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually was arguing with my little brother on the way downstairs to smoke the blunt. I told him I didn't even want to go downstairs to smoke the blunt.
Oh, damn.
Me and Sayin was arguing about going downstairs to smoke. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even want to go smoke with him. Me and Sosa Man getting on my ass. He like, bitch, wait for me to go down there. You don't need to go down there and go smoke, nigga. Wait till the security comes. Go get more security. Niggas gonna pull up. Ooh, you need to go down there and smoke. My nigga Sayin just so headstrong, nigga. We in my city, nigga. I got my junk. He got his junk. We straight. We finna go down there and smoke.
You said junk.
Nigga, nigga tripping, nigga. Ooh, all that other shit. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Again, me not want to be a hoe ass nigga. My brother done seen me get all this free weed last night, so now say so on me. He seen I done got free weed from everybody in Memphis. I was getting love from the time I showed up to Memphis.
And we love you, bro.
Nigga love me. Nigga gave me free weed, free serve, free clothes. You know what I'm saying? It was all player vibes. I went to a real concert. I went to reservation. Shout out to my boys on the reservation. Shout out to Danjo.
Shout out to Sebo.
Shout out Sebo.
Shout out Danjo.
Danjo, Sebo, real players. Niggas had Jerry on like lamb chops all night. I done felt like I was in Houston. The vibe was beautiful. My young nigga Turtle was up in there throwing money. I seen a little nigga Turtle, little Black and them niggas threw about 15. Turtle and KB, is that the name? Yeah, them niggas threw about 15, 20,000 in 20s in the club. Not in ones, not in dollar bills. Them niggas threw 20s. That shit felt like being in Harlem or Houston in the 80s or something. Splash House in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? When you got Jay Prince and them throwing all that money, you know what I'm saying? Corey Blunt and all the real Southside legends, Dollar, SALG, all them type of niggas, you know what I'm saying? Smitty. You know what I'm saying? When the niggas was throwing that chicken back in the day, throwing 20s and 50s, that was them young niggas in Memphis was doing. Shout out to Lil Turtle and you know what I'm saying? I got a whole bunch of love when I came here. Everything was bold.
It's a
and you know what's so crazy?
situation,
like, I'm gonna rewind it back a couple days prior before you came. He FaceTime. He said, Wiki, you in Memphis? I was like, yeah, I'm here. He like, I'm coming down there with Sosa Man. Sauce not coming. You didn't supposed to come.
I wasn't supposed to come.
That's the fine print. So you know I'm not lying. So he called me. He like, I want to do an interview with you and Sauce Man. I'm like, cool. He like, Sauce ain't coming. I'm like, that's cool. We'll catch up with him. He like, we just talking and stuff. And it's a conversation nobody's had. He said, when Peso came down there, Peso was down here kind of slick by himself in a bright red truck with the big Mexican stuff on the back of it. He was like, Wiki, I told Peso he can't be down there like that. He was scaring me the whole time. I was like, make sure you in the hotel. Make sure you doing that, because if anything happened to you down there, that's going to be my fault. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you're right, bro. You're right. He was like, yes. But yeah, well, Sauce ain't coming, bro. I'm like, all right, cool.
Nigga, I ain't supposed to be listening to his fat ass. That little nigga ain't say so bitch ass. That number 24 years old. Bitch ass nigga, you better can protect this around this whole bitch. Niggas should have kept what we doing. That's why I take responsibility. That's why I feel fucked up. But because I'm trying to let my little bro be the leader in his city, because that's his city. I'm trying to let him be a man and be a boss. I don't want to make him feel less of a king, less of a gangster. Like, nigga, or make you be like, nigga, I don't trust your security or your... I know how I've been moving in city to city, state to state. I know how I train my little niggas, the people around me to move.
You can't walk around in no city just willy-nilly on some
We also have what's called respect,
Yep.
courtesy. We know how to motherfucking have conversations amongst men that's all violent, but everybody know how to be players and create community and union and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga know how to be in a room full of wolves and not be a sheep. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we don't feel uncomfortable in these violent surroundings, because come with love. From the same thing, nigga, come with love. Nigga from Chicago, Houston, Alabama, Louisiana, like, nigga, I got Spillers, I done lived in so many different places.
Yeah.
So
I found out you were from Chicago, moved it. Oh, that was just,
You know
come
what I'm
on, man.
saying?
You
Like,
shot a lot of music videos in Chicago. People can't do
my mom
that.
in Chicago, buried my grandma in Chicago, buried my little brother in Chicago, paid for all 3 of them funerals. All 3 of them funerals got paid by me and Sauce Gohan, my little brother, me and my little Gohan. Me and my little brother paid for all the funerals in our family in Chicago. Buried all of them. And we're kids. We 22 and 27 and 28, and then I got 30. By when I was 31, my other little brother, Deuce 5, passed away from Chicago. My little brother, Deuce 5. You know what I'm saying? That's his name, you know what I'm saying? Damn. Deuce 5 campaign, RIP to Deuce 5, man. Little Cornelius, man. Little Charles, my little nigga.
So when I got off the phone with him, like I said,
I wasn't supposed to come here though, for sure.
People, I'm telling you.
Big me at the last minute. I kept telling niggas I wasn't gonna come. I was supposed to go to, I just left Miami. I was supposed to go to LA to meet up with my business partner, Ryan Kane. I was supposed to go hang with my whole billionaire friend. I'm supposed to be doing some whole shit in the Calabasas Hills somewhere with my white billionaire friends.
Yeah.
But I want to do hood nigga shit and hang with my brothers, and he been begging me. Say So P has been my artist for approaching 4 years now. If it's maybe been 4 years, but I want to say, yeah, it happened.
Say 4, yeah.
It's been 4 years. It's been 4 years because my little brother who linked us up together, One Punch, he been in the feds for 3 years. And I was with Say So a year before that. So me and Say So, man, racing.
Say So just too damn hot-headed, nigga.
He had an S5.
He had that money on burning in his pocket. He just didn't know what to do at that time, man.
S63, that's what it was. He had a 63 coupe. S5 50 Benz he was riding in Houston. I still have my drop top 65 Cabriolet coupe. And we'll be on the Blade on the north side and the south side of Houston racing cars and shit. And shit, ever since then, we got the popping at each other. I fell in love with the little nigga. I remember going back and forth with this nigga from Vegas to Miami to, you know what I'm saying? But I always never came to Memphis. It just never made sense for me to come to Memphis with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm a person of business. Yeah, I'm going to come here to chill with you and chill with my artists, but I'm still going to make the most out of every trip. That's just the entrepreneur in me. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? So that's just you. I always want to have other opportunities, you know what I'm saying, other different, you know,
I mean, what's the point of going around? You ain't making connections and making business moves. Wasting some type of money on it.
Some type of money, some type of new business venture. And any place that I go to, advertising, marketing, I just have to see more than the base value, the face value. So, you know, Say So, he would keep coming back home whenever he did. He'd be like, okay, well, you need to get on Wicked Films, but you need to type of superior. He seen me wearing Calabasas one day. Them nigga,
I know the nigga.
Them come from my nigga T. Nigga, my nigga T, man, nigga, put you on the phone. So then that's why I started talking to T. I've been on the phone with T 2 talking about the pants and when I'm gonna come here. I'm in way in New Orleans and Say So's one thing about bro, like Splat gonna follow me wherever in America, like as much as he could. Splat gonna make sure he follow me. Like that's one thing about Drip. He gonna follow a nigga like wherever we in.
Ain't had no problem with connecting the dots.
Yeah, he a boss.
You don't find nobody that most niggas will be haters. He's not a hater.
He gonna pass the ball.
He pass it.
Pass the ball. He gonna.
That's what I respect about him.
He don't get starstruck. That's one thing about my young nigga. My nigga been getting money. He wasn't no roach ass nigga out here stealing money and borrowing money. None of that shit. My little nigga gonna get him some paper. He gonna get him some chick. He gonna get that chicky on. So get that
can I ask you this? You know, you can answer if you want to. You know, there's a lot of stuff on the blogs, like he stole 200,000 and all that shit. You just did.
I really can't just get into the details. All I can say is my nigga wasn't no thief. My nigga wasn't no bum. He wasn't no roach. You know what I'm saying? He ain't need nobody money. He been getting money. He never came to me asking me for money for no record deal. He never did no crumb, bro.
So where did the 200K come from?
Bro was a player. If he ever made some money from me, he beat you out your money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Your girl probably liked him and gave it to him because she liked his long hair and his light skin. Yeah. But to me, he was a fat ass little teddy bear, little bitch ass. This my little brother, like that bitch ass Snorlax. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy. But I'd argue with this nigga all the way to his death, man.
I have done a lot of stuff from the Sexy Red. I got Glorilla signed to Gotti. Like, I put that together. You know what I'm saying? Like, Gotti was like, I'm like, nah, Gotti, she won. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
The millions and millions of streams, the millions of subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, a million,
Everything like that. From the time that he started introducing me to you, like, really instantly, he not letting me miss none of them moments.
Yeah.
You came with the balloons on there, Say So, send it to me. Yeah, and then you see my nigga, we nigga, followers mean subscribers. Nigga.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's so crazy? I just physically met him in Miami.
Damn.
So
he just a Memphis.
That's crazy. A lot of people don't know
you know my
Say
energy.
So, but
I'm good
energy.
then you
Yeah.
start
You know what I'm
knowing
saying?
him.
Like,
Some
and
people might know this nigga
thought
So. I don't really know
couldn't
Say
come
So.
to my platform
keep it
unless
100.
you or
They usually
a
keep
peso
it,
artist
you know what I'm
with me.
saying?
And I had to tell him,
Sauce
like,
Walka to
nah,
yourself,
bro,
but
I ain't like
true.
that. Come holler at me. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Even when we was in Miami, he tried to get, you gone? I'm like, I'm gone. You know he be bullshitting on a lot of shit. Yeah. Like, he be like, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it. I'm like, nah, you got to go and do it. And right now, I'm just thinking, like,
did y'all ever get it or not?
We didn't.
Yeah.
And this is the thing I want to say on the camera, bro. To you young guys that's out here doing music, you're in the streets, get much footage of yourself as possible. Many interviews, talking, photos. This is your life. Your life is a documentary, bro.
True.
Life is one big documentary, bro.
True.
You see what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if it's mustard stains on your shirt. Get it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Because,
I feel bad for not.
Yeah. You never know when they're going to be that moment.
Cause he was definitely a special soul. Like
he wasn't
no regular person. You mean regular people every day? You know what I'm saying? It's just regular. Say So wasn't nothing. Like he had the eye of the tiger. He had that spark in his eyes.
He did,
like,
bro.
He wanted it bad.
He did.
Just, you know what I'm saying? He got a lot of loyalty to a lot of people and a lot of things that's going on, and the nigga can't knock him from that either because shit, I'm loyal to what I'm loyal to. I ride for what I ride for. But you know, shit, you just gotta. You can't be playing in these streets when you know you got real business
or
going
riding
on.
around with your kids or family.
You gotta let go.
Like,
you know,
also
you
just like random shit.
going on in your city and you can't overcome it. End it. Might gotta let go of your hometown where you love. Like,
that's a fact.
As simple as that, bro.
My brother Sosa Man come out here every month. Sosa Man up in this.
I'm talking about all the time.
They live in this motherfucker.
Man, I don't want to speak on it, but
nigga don't have no problems.
Peso was like, yeah, Sosa all down there all the time. He got a charge down there.
So that be the whole thing, like what a nigga saying, like that's what the controversy, like us always arguing with my little brother, cause our little brother Say So trying to tell us, like, nigga, y'all gonna be safe in the city with me. I'm gonna make sure. And my other brother Sosa Man, like, nigga, I'm in Memphis. Down there more than you, bitch.
He is.
I'm in Memphis all the time. Nigga, Memphis love me. Memphis
shout out to ATM too. And my dog.
ATM Nick, you know what I'm saying? My baby. Nigga, like, nigga, Memphis love to yourself. Memphis love the sauce. Memphis love Sauce Walka. Memphis love Sauce Man. Sauce Walka just ain't been here yet.
Exactly.
I don't want my brother with you because I know my brother gonna be more safe with me. And then we got them niggas arguing, but we all family, we all brothers. So it's like a nigga can't say he wrong or he wrong for feeling either way, because nigga, at the end of the day, y'all both just want to protect me and also protect yourself at the same time. But for Say So is much more of a situation that, bitch, you need to be protecting yourself, nigga, and help everybody. Bitch, you know I got money.
Position to do that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I said, man, a lot of people, man, they know what they doing when they sign up for these positions. Like literally, like being a rapper. You know what I'm saying? You could die. You know what I'm saying? That's just the realism. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of haters. There's a lot of government officials who don't like us, police, haters. You know what I'm saying? A lot of foreign people, you know, just don't like us in general. You know, especially being black. You know what I'm saying? You making money out moves. Like, so Say So P, man, you know, the family's trying to call out some bullshit, brothers and shit. Like, but like the person who shot at Sauce got took it out. He got blamed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would the dude who took him out would get blamed so easily? Because it's like, he would notice, I don't know, unless he was going to snitch or some shit. I don't know. Like I said, that just shows you that he got hit up in Houston. That's what Sauce from. Like, it's just wild shit, man, that, like, sometimes it sounds too good to be true, but you never know with the internet, man. A lot of freaky shit does happen on the internet. A lot of freaky shit does happen to rappers that don't know what the fuck they doing. Cause a lot of rappers they just sign. Sign. Nigga sign. Don't, nigga what sign? Nigga don't sign. Nigga sign. Don't look at the sign. Nigga. Like, you can be in braille. They signing that bitch. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what the fuck they're saying. They gonna sign it. Chinese bitch, it don't matter. So it's just like, they never know what they really getting themselves into until they get put in that situation. Some niggas don't give a fuck until it's too late. So it's like, prayers up to people, you know, lost their life. Sauce said that, man, he felt like they were trying to get their insurance policy. He felt like somebody was mad at him and he had beef and shit happened. But hopefully, Sauce can continue his franchise and the prayers and the family can, you know what I'm saying, get they relief. You know, videos coming out and a lot of shit coming out. So, hey, that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? When you live in the hood and you black and you American and you a gangster, shit can get deadly. Even if you don't have to be a gangster, you still get deadly. We out the hood and outside, big good day.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. You know this instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.